So, if you have just joined us here on Team Fortress TV, you've missed 3 maps of action already tonight. We saw cplay.tt go ahead and dispatch Team Colonslash in 2 maps. Now, down in the lower bracket, they've lost their first map against Lego, who they beat earlier in the week. Their tournament life, their Premiership life is on the line here. Team Colonslash need to win Badlands if they want to keep their Prem dreams alive. The loser of this best of 3 is going down to the high division, formerly Div 1 / Div 2 / Div 3, all joined together. That's because ETF2L have been making big changes and copying UGC and ACA.
Thank you, Priscilla.
They're also running a fundraiser right now. All funds raised are going to the prize pool, not just of Prem, but also high and mid. I'm not sure if Open gets a prize pool or not. That's uncool. But you guys can contribute to that by heading over to igg.me/at/ETF2L season 20. Someone will put that link in the chat, but it's all being spammed out by, what is that, pyramids or some shit? I can't even see.
Illuminati.
Oh, the Illuminati. My Twitch chat is misproportioned here. I've got it too big. It looks funny. But yeah, Thalash and Admirable here. We got Sim on the camera. Thalash on his casting debut. Show him some love in the Twitch chat, guys. Tell him how he's doing. Give him some support there.
Back me up, team.
Pinch his cheek. He's such a cutie. Badlands, of course, Team Colonslash's pick and the map, and they need to win to stay in it here. So they couldn't have asked for more. That's all the opportunity they need. It's the map they feel confident on. They decided to pick it. They didn't want to play Logjam or Sunshine, not interested in those new maps, but they're going for their old favourite Badlands. We saw Spar drop top damage last map, so hopefully Kalari can get in and do a bit more work on Roamer. It was obviously a very close game last map. 5-4 it finished in the dying seconds. I'm expecting nothing less on Badlands. Probably a golden cap to Lash.
That'd be interesting. Did you say this was Lego's pick?
TC's pick?
TC's pick, okay. They better bring it back. I believe in TC, my French buddies, at least some of them. Lego is no longer in Denmark, so fuck them.
I'm all about Sorex, the Italian scout. You know, he's like Rock, but good.
Lego Rock. As we do go live. Second map of TC versus Lego. As they're going on to middle here. TC going for a valley rollout, and it'll be interesting to see what happens. Early damage onto Helberg, and Kalari gets shot down, denied, obliterated as Sorix finds the frag on him. Sorix finds another frag on Ramagan, going huge, but 2 players are down for each team, but no solids for TC. As Sparadox takes some early damage, or some heavy damage, and Lego are getting all the point presence here. They're spamming them out of choke. Well played by them. Massive mid by Sorix.
Oh man, Dr. Phil as well. I was watching his POV from the start, and his stickies were all gold and managed to just totally take Spardrop out of it. And in fact, Diable's then just had to heal him the whole time, and no one else was getting the buffs on mid. Like, really setting his team up for a nice middle there. Sorix combining, of course, with Phil, his Highlander teammate. And right now we're looking at Lego regrouping on middle. They're a man down here. They're about to lose Josh as well, but he does get the force. They're going to play a dangerous game here. It looks like they want to move forward with Uber and take the fight. If they chase, it could be risky. They're trying to just hold around here. They've got Ramagan weak in the house. He's just spamming rockets, trying to ensure his escape. And Lego need to wait for the respawns. They don't have enough players to cover the flank. And Smurf is coming behind, but he can't get Beater. Had him down at 33 health, but just couldn't find
Phil's
the
in
next
with the medic.
shot.
He misses the fight. The Aboxen is juking him, but Helberg and Sorix are going to follow up, so they're going to get the frag on the Aboxen. And this should be maybe an easy push until last. I'm not sure if they're just going to go straight for it, as the Aboxen is not going to be alive for another 10 seconds. Or they're just going to choose to keep their Uber advantage and play it safe. Looks like they will play it safe, get the Uber advantage, hold top lobby, checking all the angles. Smurf is playing Pyro on the top right, so it'd be interesting to see if he could get the early call from his teammates that they are pushing top right or main or wherever they decide to push. As Peter's getting close to Uber.
Think about the mental state right now of Team Colonslash. It's been 4 rounds since they've had a win, and they're about to face a full Uber advantage push here. Sorix and Helberg straight in the double scout push, gunning down that Pyro, and they've got time to reload before the Uber phase. They're going to find frag immediately onto Ramagan. TC are just Sorex losing players left, right and centre. Only Sparadrat remains alive, but there's no sticks on the point and he's stuck in spawn. Can't do anything. And Lego make it a 5th round on this spree they've had. The comeback is continuing on into Badlands. Could it be a 5-0? Are we going to see a total crumble here? Will it be Team Crumble?
Maybe I should support Lego. Maybe then TC will win. Maybe just it's the caster's curse of Admirable. Even though it's my debut, then I guess it's double as bad.
3 minutes played and already Lego with the first round on the board. Kalari walks underneath though and puts out a lot of damage there, and TC, they're not going to take this lion down. Complete wipe there as Lego gets smashed. Kalari sort of distracted or fooling them. Instead of jumping up on the train from shithouse, he just walks under, puts out a lot of damage on slope, and his team were able to follow up on that immediately. Team Colonslash trying to rectify things, but what can they do on this last push, Thalash?
I don't think they can do much. They do have a new advantage. So... Well, no, they don't have a new advantage, my bad.
What's the play for TC? You know, they're sitting here with full charge.
I'd send 2 scouts in, 2 top left. Get as many frags. That looks like what they're gonna do. 2 frags, or 2 scouts, 2 top left. Get the pyro down early. He does go down early, and now I assume they have 1 scout going point. They do, and it's like, yeah. Okay, I can't even follow that, man. It's so fast.
Oh, I like that.
I was expecting that play. You know, 2 scouts top left. Get the early pyro frag. 1 scout drops in the point. That's the stickies, and another one follows up with a demo man sticking the point from main. As Spiritup's going for, he messes up his rollout. They're gonna go belly. Phil goes house, and Spiritup's in belly, walking up slope. Does connect with his medic, gets some heals. Hasn't done any damage yet, as he does get a lot of point presence. There's a scout coming there, shit house, and Sorix denies Kalari instantly. Ramagan follows up with a frag on Sorix, and Dealboxen gets an arrow on Helberg. Good play by him. And Lego were forced out to their stone bridge with only 2 players remaining.
Yeah, Phil looked a little bit lost in the middle. Like he figured they were coming valley. I was just watching his POV, and he started trying to set up stickies at the shithouse, but they just walked up slope. Like missed opportunities to do damage there maybe. But Sorix, despite getting that first frag, then died along with Josh and Helberg pretty quickly, and Lego had to back out. But they did manage to keep Beater alive, so they do have this Uber charge, and it is 1-1 right now. 25 minutes left on the clock. It's all to play for here, and it's going to be double soldier spam coming in bottom right from TC. They're looking for that pick, but Crizzle's not actually in the door. He's going to see both soldiers here. He's able to put out significant damage. They're going to back off and try and re-heal, but TC will be going into the team huddle right now, trying to figure out what they want to do. They led with the double scout last time, but that was with a full advantage. Now it's Uber versus Uber. Who are they going to use to try and trade here?
Soldier or demo, I assume it's going to be the Solly in through top left.
Skip in on me!
Yes. Oh, he gets destroyed by Helberg.
Oh, he launches Phil up though, sets Phil up. And Knight is able to rush in there and kill off Dr. Phil. And they get the force! What a play!
Oh, it's really confusing, but it worked out, so that's good. And now all TC has to do is hold defense and make sure they don't get forced or lose any players. As Lego are going to push out Sorix 1v1 Smurf gets destroyed, even though Smurf did have a buff. Sorix is going huge. Pushing them all the way back to... Oh, that was not Sorry, that was Helberg, sorry. As he pushed them all the way back to choke, delayed them a little bit as the spawners for Lego come in. But TC with a massive advantage here. I suppose they're going to do 2 scouts top left again. It worked last time, so why not do it again?
Yeah, Phil's holding forward, and TC have heard him putting the stickies there. He is in danger of getting flanked on main. Both scouts coming in from window, but Phil has just backed out in the nick of time. There's going to be a pyro on the field for Lego. It is Sorix standing on the rail, and TC are going to be aware of it. The stickies there as well. Like, that's a nice play from Spardrop. He knows the pyro's in the rail. The scouts go in and force him to move his position, and immediately the pyro is down.
Peter gets the Uber in time though. That's massive. He was so close to dying, and he gets the Uber at like 50 HP or so. But he does go down to Terra, Night Terror, and Spardrop. I don't think they're going to go for this. Spardrop sticking up lobby. I feel like they maybe could have gone for that, or am I completely wrong? No. Night Terror's going to go in and suicide, see if he can make anything happen, but he won't. And now let's see if the stickies work that Spardrop spent so much time putting up, baiting his teammates.
Beater just about to respawn. His team are trying to contest Spire here, and this is like, you know, a fool's errand. They've got no buffs. They don't really need to get the medic pick here. They wouldn't have been that much of a disadvantage, but they have managed to make it a 4-on-4 here. They've got control of the flank as well, it seems. They're not too worried about the back cap. Sorix and Phil cleaning up Knight. Sorix then runs in and kills off Diabol's in. A little 3-kill streak there ended by Smurf. That medic pick though, all important. Beater hasn't really been building his charge too much, but he does have about 25% now, so that's going to be at least enough of an advantage to push on. But look at the setup here from Team Colonslash. Kalari and Knight both hiding at that race up, hoping to go for the back cap or maybe just force the Uber really early whenever Lego surely decide to push. I know it's Lego, but surely
I don't think Lego's going to push. It's Lego after all, so. And they do have Hellberg and Sniper, so. The TC play of the resub stack, I don't think it's going to do much for them.
They're going for it.
It looks like it. Sorex is going drop down. This could end really bad for them, but they don't see the second
Nobody
Solly.
looks right.
Sorex is chasing. I don't agree with this play at all. He's taking the Solly into their house instead of capping the point. Meanwhile, Uber's taken into short, or into choke, sorry, and
Smurf's going for last.
Oh,
Crizzle's coming back. Crizzle on the ball. Crizzle lands a magic rocket there. Big direct. Jumps up into the ring, then drops down, but oh!
HP. Almost lost it.
Beater whiffs the arrow, but down comes to heal him. Meanwhile, the rest of his team got smashed. Really over-committing to that push. They need to buy a few seconds for the spawns. The spawns are coming in. Crizzle's still on the point. Hellberg and Sorex, they are hungry for frags. Gonna clean up. TC backing off with 3 players towards middle. Both scouts and the medic all the way out of there, but Lego are going to be a little bit paranoid knowing that there's 2 scouts up. They must fear the back cap, but they're just stacking the Spire instead, and they've eliminated that threat. Good decision making there. And now, what's the choice here? Like, they're 40-50% behind in the Uber. They can't hold too close. They're not even in position to hold close. The combo's already in for Team Colonslash. Are they just going to lose Spire immediately?
They gave them all the space that they needed, and now I think they're going to get destroyed. Oh, it's
Crizzle's
the end
in.
of the medic. Oh, he does not. Ramagan protects medic very well there, but they did get forced back into choke, and they're starting to get some cap time back on Spire.
Oh, Ramagan.
Uber's gonna be ready shortly for TC, and they do find 2 early frags.
Ramagan just goes for a lucky rocket there up on the Spire and manages to catch both Josh and Hellberg. And Smurf's going for last, but he's standing on the point right now. It doesn't even matter. The cap comes in. Crizzle spawns. He spotted him. They know Smurf's behind. Beater's running into the lobby, but Smurf is right above him on left bulk. He's going for the cap. In fact, both TC scouts just regrouping there on Spire.
Lego's gonna block this. Phil's jumping in for the trash. He's gonna block the point. Uber's used, and he hits a good sticky on both scouts. They get pushed up the point. Night Terror does take down Phil. Well, meanwhile, Hellberg's, he's not capping. He's gonna die. Yeah, he's way too far ahead. He doesn't cap the point. He goes for a 1v1 in the scout. And Lego lose 3 players, 4 players. Only 1 trade coming in. And this is discomforting for Lego right now.
Sorex is trying to do it though. He sees Diable's in the lobby, but Smurf is gonna deny him. Phil is back on the field. He's putting up his stickies. It's all on Dr. Phil here to buy time. He's getting pressured hard by a fight. He has to death to try and kill him off. Stickies have been blown. Spire Drop's trying to sticky himself onto the point. Hellberg manages to run in there. Beater's landing the sauce. Gets 2 Uber sauce. Uber sauce being traded all over the silver spawn. It's a meat grinder.
Vita has Uber now.
Oh, Ramagan's coming in left. And Kalari's top right.
Crystal is on last and Sork is still roaming around. It's gonna be a 1v1 here. Ramagan's spotted.
Oh, Phil spawns as well. They're gonna be able to clean up Ramagan.
Ramagan could have won that probably, yeah. That's unlucky.
But Kalari's still there. Kalari's still there. They haven't capped Spire yet. Kalari bottom left.
Oh,
Hellberg respawns and finds him. Oh, Kalari didn't know what hit him right there.
That's unlucky by TC. The spawn is coming in at the wrong time, but they do stand with second still. But I'm sure Lego's gonna go for this. They definitely want to try and get some cap time before Smurf and Kalari spawns, as the whole combo of TC are all in choke. They're not going for this. Beater and the 2 Solis are still on last. Maybe they know they have a disadvantage, 25% one. So they're going to play it safe.
Still plenty of time left too. It's like 18 minutes 30 left on the clock. I see snipers for both teams right now. It's going to be Hellberg versus Kalari. Who's your money on?
Hellberg. Auto aim. Prestige.
I'm looking at the Kalari cam. He's looking down main, but there's no one there. His dot probably just appeared on the point if anyone was paying attention. But he's hoping to see someone bottom left. Scout spots him. Kalari has been confirmed.
I don't think they know how they're sniping yet.
TC sniper.
There's not much happening here. Oh, he misses the top of Sorex goes.
Sorex just runs in, catches a rocket, and gets gunned down. Buckshot from range from Ramagan, and now he's going to go in, realizing that they have that one-man advantage. They walk in top right, which is a smart play. It's usually the least defended side. There's definitely, almost definitely no stickies.
Vita popped really late, and everything's top left. Colari finds a good headshot onto Josh. And
there's
cap time. Oh my gosh. Oh god. That was...
Oh, look at that rocket from Ramagan. I know it was just the humiliation frags at the end of the round, but big 4K rocket.
The big 4K, the big beeping frags. Oh, it's unlucky. They saw 2 scouts and the Sully ran out lower left. But Smurf just juked him, went up top left and ran behind him onto the point. Once again, Lego kind of chasing frags, not checking their angles. Like they did on Snakewater, which also lost them a cap. But we also the next middle. Ramagan doing a lot of damage onto their middle. Delvaxon is stuck in their slope. Good rocket from Josh onto Night Terror. And Sparadrop's focusing their choke instead of forward. And Lego surely is going to move forward and take as many frags as they can.
Ramagan's in onto Beater though. He's going to get the medic pick. And he's behind enemy lines though. He's about to back into Phil here. But Phil with the big bite immediately killing off Ramagan. And Sorex is rushing at Smurf here. Despite Smurf having that heal beam, Sorex tries to take him on with the pistol there. Had him down as low as 20, but just couldn't get the frag.
Phil got the cap, so that's important. He just gonna get a forward spawn. But that's all they're gonna get from that cap. They're going back in. They're going back in. They can get Delvaxon maybe. Oh, he drops! Massive play from Crystal and Hillberg. Delvaxon really wanted to hold that Uber, but he was focusing on the scout hitting him with like chip damage, and he didn't see the Solly bombing in high. But Beater might be in trouble here, since 6 HP below stone as Sprout drops in. He gets denied by Sorex.
Well played, Sorex, and this has all been buying just enough time for Phil to spawn. If he'd gone balcony, he could have controlled the Spire a bit better. But he's gone lobby, and they're going to have to give it up. They've lost Beater right at the end there, so these very aggressive plays that I appreciate seeing from Lego are leaving them in a difficult situation here. The respawn is coming from D-Balls in, but he decided to wait for the forward spawn. He's only now starting to build, but he does have crits Krieg here, so he is going to be in an advantage almost whatever happens. As long as they keep building that charge, he's going to have crits before they have Uber. And Lego, they're just poking here. Hellberg, Sorex and Crystal taking a look to see. They don't know that he's got crits. Maybe someone will check with Spy here.
Hellberg's gonna go sniper. Yeah, he's been checking in the beginning of the rounds, but that's about it. Sorex on Pyro, and
this crits could be a total surprise then.
This might, yeah, they're gonna come main with the
Kalari
crits.
sniping as well.
Sparrow gets Josh with the crits, but that's all he's gonna get so far. Sorex finds a frag on Ramagan. And there's not much happening with this crits. The Lego played that really well, but Kalari gets a pick on Phil, who drops down, I think. But Hellberg replies with another frag onto his Sparrow drop. So it looks like...
Here comes Knight on the point! Oh, Crystal with the nice reactions there, gonna deny it.
Kalari finds a headshot.
Sorex is rushing him down though. Has to take a fight with a buffed Smurf. He's landing the big meaty shots though. Smurf's gonna run away now, looking for more medic love. Sorex is going to go up top with Hellberg here. Both scouts are ahead on the Spire, but the Lego combo is slow. They need to be distracting, making room for their scouts. Hellberg is going to get gunned down because of that delay. Josh is out with Beater. They've Ubered right now. He and Phil combine to get that frag on Ramagan. But Spardrop is going last. It's Crystal versus Spardrop on last. This is potentially a really powerful position for the demo.
Lego are coming back. Sorex finds a good 2-shot onto Kalari, and with no cap time, they might go for it. Spirit Up still on balcony. He's getting caught out by Sorex. Sorex playing this so well. 1 HP gets dropped into trash. Nice pipe from Sparrowdrap. Oh my god.
And have they been paying attention to Lash? Are they still remembering that Team Colonslash are running crits here? The crits will be upon them.
They're holding
very
forward.
soon.
Phil spots the main. So they might remember it now. They're going to go main.
On the point?
Yeah.
Oh my god, how did TC end up losing more players than Lego there? Lego are going huge. Knight's dancing around the point here. He's looking for the frag on Beater. He's trying to keep his team in the game. There's another scout coming in. Smurf makes a dash for the point, kills off Josh. But now it's all on Kalari. He's going to get cleaned up. The only players alive with TC right now are Respawn, so Lego can push with impunity. They're going to send Sorex straight for that Spire. Phil and Beater are coming out of the grey bridge. Phil jumps forward, but they're already through. Phil's in a dangerous position right now. He's trying to land big shots. Beater with the Uber. They're going to pop off here. Phil is saved. He gets the frag onto Spire drop with that last pipe, and they cap the Spire. They're able to move forward here without that demo man, and they know as well. They heard Knight hit that sniper shot, so they know what they're up against. They can't continue here. Maybe some momentum to Lash.
They're going to go for the 2 scouts into choke, but get the Knight instantly, but a solid spam from Train. Nitro is not finding any frags. They're pushing in house and choke, and they're losing like control of middle here. Nitro are not finding any shots and fills in through choke. Boxing is completely out of position in their slope, and Hellberg's onto him together with Sorex. Sorex and Hellberg playing that really well. They're gonna get 4 frags Phil chips in with a sticky onto Sparrow, and Hellberg survives with 1 HP. Night Terror still on Sniper. On Stone, he's getting chased down by Phil. Can he hit a big headshot? No, he can't.
This is where I get mad at the guy that's been playing Sniper. I'm like, we've just lost 3 caps. You're still playing Sniper. Kill yourself. Change class. But Phil on a nice spree here. He's like 7 frags in this life. They've held from last, pushed out second, middle. Now they've got 4. It's a heartbreaker round in the making. Smurf with the NG here has got his level 2 sentry up top left. So multiple targets here for Lego. If they come in with the scouts, they're not going to be able to kill the sentry.
And I sort of listened to your response and went pyro, but he gets shot down by Hellberg and Sorix instantly on top right. And Smurf's back, sentry goes down, so he goes back and scalps this presence of people on the point. Smurf gets a good shot onto Crystal, who was trying to cap. And now it's not looking
Phil,
good.
he's sneaking in!
Oh! Yeah, they kind of lost position. Sparrow had to dead his stickies on the point, and from there, Lego could just run into it and cap. So Lego tied up the 2-2. We have a 2-2 game here. They tied it up. 11 minutes remaining, and I'm watching Phil go balcony onto mid here. Early sticking onto house. Doesn't seem to be finding any damage. He calls to Sully, who goes their train early, and he drops down into valley. Meanwhile, Sparrow's also playing balcony with his medic on the slope, but they have no control of the top area of the point. Phil's fighting a Sully there, shithouse, and Hellberg's putting good damage onto a soldier. And Beater, they're just not finding any, like, yeah, they're not connecting with anyone. Hellberg gets a melee kill onto Night Terror, and that's going to be a mid for Lego.
Nice sync up there from Crizzle and Sorix. They just made this fast play through the shithouse, and they timed their shots well. Sorix getting that quick entry onto Smurf. Knight hasn't spawned yet as the Uber is about to come in here for Lego. They're probably aware they have a little advantage as Admirable then had to back up. They can just stack the point here. They've forced the debt straight onto the point there. Or was that Sticky's being blown up by Phil? What gun is he running? No, I think he forced the debt.
Yeah, it was definitely a debt, and Night Terror came out of spawn too late as heavy. So not much to do for TC there. The Sparrow up. I want to watch Sparrow roll out here. Misses the slide. He's not super fast. Gonna arrive at mid at 9:43 or so. Takes an early sticky from Phil, who's playing balcony. Sparrow up not getting much damage. He denies the Sully, but the Sully onto him does die to the rocket of Kalari. Kalari gets a good 2k, and everything's just going wrong for Lego here. As Smurf finds a frag onto Beta.
I mean, Crizzle and Sorix tried the same play again. The only difference was that Sorix didn't hit the shots that time. Crizzle had actually gotten the scout by like 20 and forced Sparrow drop into the choke, but Kalari actually mixing it up from the last mid, counter bombs his own train and manages to save TC from an embarrassing middle there. They react it, they adapt it, and now they're sitting with a strong chance of taking a round here. They've capped Spire for free. Oh, Hellberg! Dancing around on Greybridge, forces the drop from Diabol's then. Like, why would you pop to one scout there? His team have to get that frag. I don't pop there. It's not really an advantage lost. Like, they're still in control of middle here. They've got loads of room to lose, but sure, they could have been pushing last right now, but he gambled. No, it wasn't even a gamble. He just counted on his team to kill that scout. They didn't do it, and that's my justification for dropping so many Ubers. Do you agree, Thalash?
Well, partly, yeah. I mean, I didn't really see the situation, so I'm not sure if his team could
the
have
Uber
done
there,
anything.
they get one frag, sure, but they're probably going to do something stupid like run down main.
True.
And
Kalari's got to get to pick up Beater into top lobby. Gets another frag onto Josh. Oh, that was really well played. He went into drop down. Lego were completely unaware of that position, and he gets 2 good rockets onto Beater, and TC are going to take the round. Good play by Kalari. But yeah, I kind of agree. If you don't see the scout and he walks up behind you and 2-shots you, there's not much you can do. But if you see the scout in good time and you have like 2 or 3 teammates around you, there's no reason to pop. Surely you should have your team support you and kill that scout before he can do any damage to you.
Dr. Phil playing from slope here. He's just trying to see what the setup is from TC. Josh and Hellberg both taking so much damage on that train. The bomb forward from Ramagan was brutal. It was too successful. Like, just they were standing on top of each other, like just per position in there, taking all the same damage, and immediately more frags come in for TC. Phil managing to kill Ramagan with another big pipe there. Beater backs off lower left, meets up with Sorix, and no soldiers here, so there's not so much spam that's going to deny Lego if they want to push out here, but They're not going to be quick enough to go for Spire, they're not going to deny it. It will be Uber versus Uber here. Hellbrug's getting aggressive with Smurf, but Smurf's sort of trying to beat him back towards Resup. And it's going to be a little bit of a stalemate here. It's 3-3. If you've just joined us, this is ETF2L Season 20 powered by TT Esports. It's the Premiership Qualifiers. TC need to win this map to stay in this best of 3 series, but if LEGO win right now, they're going to go straight to Prem, and we will be denied the embarrassment of 3 French Prem teams. You see the spy, Thalash?
Kalari playing spy. I don't know where is he. He's behind him on lower left. He uncloaks. Beta sees him. Good play by him, and he's not going to get much from that. And Hellberg finds a good shot onto Smurf. Kalari not having much luck on spy, and this is going to be the call for LEGO to push out.
Night Titan at Resup.
Yeah, but they're going to push Resup, I think. At least they're playing balcony.
Oh, they got that side totally open. The back cap is a real threat here.
Crizzle is on
last. Crizzle's on last. Uber's being traded here. Committed heavily to Spire, but they have managed to get a lot of time on it. Ramagan's going to jump up again. Both scouts trying to fight Ramagan. Ramagan gets one with the shotgun. Kalari's jumping up to help him. Sorex gets the frag onto Ramagan. Can't kill Kalari.
Crystal
versus Knight.
Crystal versus
Crystal kills Smurf. Now he's going to try and kill off Knight as well, but Knight's just doing that ever so annoying thing of walking backwards. He's going to get the frag.
Oh,
Peter!
But Kalari's on it. That box flies for that arrow. Massive medic fight. Unlucky for Peter, but not much he could do considering he was the only one alive and 2 more players were coming in from TC. So TC take the lead 4-3 with 6 minutes remaining. As we're coming up in our 8th middle. Gonna watch Phil going for the balcony rollout, I assume? No, he's going choke. Or going house, sorry. Doesn't find any damage. 2 good stickies onto Sparadab actually. As he meets up with the rest of his team into Valley. Hellberg playing kind of defensive shithouse, looking for Solis to deny. As he finds his scout pushing into their shithouse. LEGO are kind of out of position here. They're pushed back into their choke. And Sparadab is taking so much investment. Big pipes from Sparadab. Taking down Beta and Josh with 2 pipes. And now all they can try and do is get their box, in which they will. Soris and Hellberg find a frag below onto their medic. So that's at least gonna save last for them for a while.
Crizzle and Sorex have done the last, or this was Crizzle mixed up a little bit there. He jumped from a different position, but the last 3 mids they've tried to just get aggressive pretty much straight away on the enemy train, and Kalari, the last 2 middles, has jumped to deny them. They need to adapt. Like, they've got to sort of, that didn't work last middle, let's not do that again. But TC go forward here and gift LEGO 3 frags, so they're able to push back into middle here. Tables and Spardrop and Smurf are holding very defensive. They don't want anything to do with this. Spardrop's got a sticky trap there on the end of train and 1 on the shithouse. All 8 stickies accounted for there, and they're all about to walk past. Oh, the jet comes in. He gets beat. He gets beaten. Oh, a bit unlucky. God. Yeah, like, they had to ask a question though. I know maybe they were just excited to get middle for free, but there was no contest at all from the demo man. There was no sticky trap on the point. Is your spider sense not tingling? Right now Hellberg's trying to go in onto Diablo Zen though. He's on 75 health before Spardrop slam dunks Hellberg. Body slams him into the ground with a pipe. Smurf finds Sorex on the flank. 3 players down for LEGO. They're thinking of contesting. No, they shouldn't. They're at a huge Uber disadvantage and they're 3 players down. They're going to go back here. But they are a round down. And there's 3 minutes 50 left on the clock. What have LEGO got in the tank here, Thalash? What can they do to win?
They forced the Uber early resupply and they spot them, so that's at least good. They're holding forward right now and Uber's about to fade. So the least they can do is block Spire, but the stickies, and Solly's already really aggressive onto Dr. Phil. That's a good play by Kalari. Gets a good amount of damage onto Josh, and Smurf follows up with a fast frag onto him and takes down Beater. So it's going to be a last rush from Smurf, but he sees the respawners coming in. Source is flanking. Misses a couple of shots to 1v1 here, but meanwhile TC are just collapsing on the point, and it's gonna be 5-3. LEGO needs to step it up.
Yeah, TC getting back into the swing of things here on the map. They picked Badlands. The decider will be Viaduct, but TC still in a situation where they must win this map to stay in the best of 3. Gonna watch the Sparadrak cam as he jumps up to balcony from Valley. He's half health already. He's pre-firing his stickies, looking for that scout. Hellberg is hopping around there. but he's meeting up with his medic now. Lego have been given, you know, freedom of the point here. They're allowing them to come forward, but it will be first blood. Hellberg onto Kalari. Hellberg makes it a 2k as he turns his attention to Smurf, but Knight has a 2k of his own in the tank. Kills off Crizzle, then Josh Ramagan onto Phil, and Lego being pushed out of this point as TC allow them to come forward, then collapse around them there. It's Ramagan, Spardrop and Diabol's in up. They're ready to cap middle. They don't want to push ahead here. They're just more than happy to cap and keep running that clock down. 2 minutes 20 seconds left and 2 rounds deficit here for Lego. They've got their charge up. They need to make a play. They have to make some magic happen right now. We need drops.
We need the fat drop. That's all we need. TC, yeah, once again, they're playing the clock. Lego are forced to push in. They don't really have time for this. There's 2 minutes left. They need 2 rounds. They need to do something. They're going to push house, I think, leaving Phil in choke. And Beater and Josh are going to push out. They use early, but they force a bit of a multi onto the TC players. So does Beater. He has to save his roamer. And now Smurf is finding a frag onto Hellberg in the valley side. Crystal is weak and gets cleaned up by Kalari. And Kalari finds a frag on Sorix. This is a really good play by TC. They play
Kalari, man. Logging
yeah,
down that house. Like Josh and Phil have done decent damage there around their train. They'd set up some weak players, but the scouts just couldn't get through. Kalari had the flank on lockdown. It's looking like it could be 6-3 here as TC just continue to push, steamrolling on to last. Ramagan onto the point, forcing Hellberg into the stickies of Spardrop. And there we have it, 6-3. Beater going to whip out the crits here. It's already too late. They're just looking to try and shift the momentum for the next map, I guess. But it is going to be crits to middle here for Lego. 6-3 down, a minute on the clock. And they're just trying to save a little bit of face here, pad their stats a little bit. Will Beater survive long enough to get the crits up?
So far it looks like he's in a really good position. The run through shit actually was risky, but he doesn't lose that much HP.
Trying to get the frags. They got the crits, man, but they didn't even need to use it. They're going to get the wipe anyway. Oh, he pops it off right at the end.
It boosted Sorix's log damage with a big crit meat shot. Might be able to get around here, shift the momentum as you said, which would definitely be useful for the next map, which is White Viaduct.
Yeah, it's going to be that new Pro Viaduct RC5, a few slight changes to the sniper sight lines. Sorix runs into a heavy weapons guy bottom right, gets Smurf down to 19 health there from 300, and with 8 seconds left on the clock, Lego are trying their hardest to throw bodies onto the point, but they just ended up throwing the round. They're not going to get it. It will be 6-3 here, and TC having just let Snake Water slip between their fingers right at the end of the 30 minutes have come home triumphantly here on Badlands. 6-3. We're going to go to a third map, but we'll look at the logs first, Thalash.
Let's see. Got the logs open here. Sorix, massive. Oh my god. Top damaging. Shit. Kalari really stepping it up this game. Previous map he didn't do very well. He was almost at the bottom damage, bottom frags. Didn't get much done, but this map he played it well. He managed to almost top frag. Sorix does take top frag, 31 frags and only 19 deaths. Also top damaging. Almost top damaging, sorry. So yeah, Sorix really playing well.
Lego with more damage, but 10 fewer frags. And obviously 3 fewer caps there. 2 Uber drops coming out of Diabol Zen as well, according to the logs. And Lego had more Ubers as well, 15 to 11 in terms of Ubers. Maybe one of them was a crit, sure. The mids were close enough, 6-4 in favour of TC, but somehow Lego ended up getting smashed by a 3-round gap there. Night Terror again, bottom damage. I know someone has to be bottom, but like he's sub 200 DPM here. Is that questionable for a Premiership scout?
Well, everybody has those games, but he's been having that game for 3 matches
Every
in a row
game's
now.
a game for me, mate, but I'm asking you as an actual decent scout.
Well, I'm not sure what role he plays in the team, but I feel like from playing against him personally, he's definitely way better than what he's showing tonight. He's not finding a lot of like opportunities to go huge, whereas maybe it's the Sorix factor. Maybe Sorix is just countering him, winning every 1v1, giving him the meat shot on the flank, and then shutting him down.
I know you're a TC fan. I can't take what you say seriously, mate. But
I'm also a Solrex fan. Solrex is playing well tonight. That's nice to see.